let's look at whether or not you can really do this. Can you really learn to play over the entire neck like it was the easiest thing in the world? Can you really develop total mastery of all these little dots on the fretboard? Or is that something only the talented few can hope for? Well, the first realization you need to have is that you can really do this. I remember staring at all those dots on the fretboard thinking, how will I ever learn to navigate at lightning light speed with that maze of dots? But it's really not that big a challenge. It takes some effort and persistence, but you've overcome challenges 100 or 1,000 times bigger than this. After all, what we're after here is learning a pattern. And we want that pattern to be an automatic part of us so that we don't have to think about it anymore. We want freedom to use all the building blocks of music without having to think consciously about what we're going to play next. But if you're watching this video, my guess is you already taught yourself a pattern 1,000 times more complex than these few dots on the fretboard. You talk, you think. You master a pattern consisting of over 170,000 elements. These elements are the words that you combine into sentences that form meaning for others and yourself. And you do this without thinking about it. You master the most complex pattern of all. Actually, there are about 250,000 words in the English language, but few of us know and use them all. So I went for something smaller when I said 170,000. Imagine what it takes to learn all those different elements known as words, and then to take them and combine them into sentences that form stories and meaning. And to do this like it was the easiest thing in the world. You can even do it in your sleep. And when did you start learning to speak? When did you take on this humongous challenge of learning 170,000 words and how to combine them? When you were 2. If a 2-year-old can learn how to speak, you and I can certainly learn how to master a few dots on a 22 or 24 fret 6-string instrument. Yes, it takes some effort, but come on! Are you up to it? Does it seem like a challenge you could decide to own right now? Does it feel like something you should just claim your right to instead of dabbling with it or hoping or wishing that someday you'll get it? I hope you'll go beyond wanting to mastering this and instead expecting to mastering this. Expect to have this handled in a couple of months. I hope you'll make a firm decision to master this part of playing the guitar as well. I hope you'll settle for nothing less than total and absolute control and freedom, because if you make that decision and follow through on it a little each day, you will arrive at your destination for sure. There's no question about it. So, with this in mind, let's look at the